yeah, that's why it's
Absolutely.
that's why it's called the marathon look.
Yeah.
Very much so.
I'm
Uh,
just surprised that the first one went as good as it did.
well, I know that we are going to be talking about this in as soon as we start up, but it's like, how can people say that this is bad? I'm like, look, survival time at the bottom and a clock. This game was born to be a speed run. Hands down, speed run, right there. Survival time. Beat the game
Uh,
as fast as you can, and here's a clock for you.
Fair enough.
I'm going
But
to
So,
do this real
but
fast.
here's the proof right here. If you have
all right.
Here is the ultimate proof. It even gives you a rage quit. It even gives
That's
you
good.
rage quit.
That's awesome.
So it's like 2006, and this was a bad game. But this game was born. It's like it's Bomberman. It's freaking stripped down to what Bomberman's supposed to be: destroy.
Bombs and running around.
Exactly, and you don't have to find any doors.
So I'm letting you know now. I am going to be leaving in about an hour. So don't be surprised when Kuno takes back over.
So, which
Um,
means an hour, which means that you'll get to hopefully around level 50.
hopefully. And I generally like to give runner and commentator about 10 seconds between speaking, just before I sort of interject with a question or, pimping the charity.
Fire, just, just let us know on what you plan on doing.
Yeah, man, not
I
a problem.
On all my streams, I don't even have my mic on because I usually see 0 views or me.
I mean, that's fair.
So when it comes to talking, I'm like, who do I talk to? No one
I
wants to.
mean, yeah, like if there's any questions from chat or anything, I can
I
relay
always,
those to you.
I always, say it's like on like every stream I do. I'm like, if you have anything, chat. Just chat to me. Just type in chat,
Pretty much.
please.
Do you have the stream chat up, by the way?
I have the stream up, and I have my OBS up on my end as well.
Okay.
Are we all good to go?
Yeah,
So,
I don't think I put any donation incentives on Bomber or Color, right?
no, you didn't.
Okay, so that's tomorrow's stream that has that.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is I'm going to unmute Discord on the stream. Playful's going to talk, and he's going to be like, and we're going to go to Anti-Aaron with his run, and then it'll wait about 5 seconds, and then you'll be live.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Do you have a color
we're all
preference?
pink,
Is blue an option?
purple.
Blue or purple?
Let's go blue.
Blue.
Yeah, let's go blue. Alrighty.
Let the jiggle physics begin.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the countdown for you, Playful. So 3, 2, 1. You are live.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. Coming up next is going to be Anti-Aaron playing Bomberman Act 0 Beat the Game category. Let's give him a warm welcome. Take it away, Anti-Aaron.
Hey guys, welcome to Bomberman Act 0. 2006 Hudson Soft. One of the best Bomberman games you could ever speedrun. No lie. And is our clock ready? Yep, I see the 000s. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Right. So, did you want to maybe give us a little bit of information on the game, or maybe introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Anti-Aaron. Anti stands for Aaron's Not Totally Insane. And I started speed running this game because Super Metroid looked like it was too hard, and I could not do the ocean flight to save my life. So, yeah.
I mean, that's a valid reason.
Yeah. Okay, there's a fire. Basically, what you want to do is get fire, speed, and a bomb. But in level 1, there's 2 speeds, 2 fires, and a bunch of bombs. If you clear out all of these, you get a life block of, I forget what it is because I haven't seen it in, I don't know, 5 years of playing this game. But 6 years I have been playing this game for. So I've put a lot of time into this. And after watching the 4-way Super Metroid race, I'm like, I can speedrun. It's possible. But I don't have any games that I could think of speedrunning, and I don't have the ability on my Mac at the time to hook up a clock. So I was like, do I have any games that have a in-game clock? And I'm like, and I'm seeing this. I'm like, survival time clock, perfect. So I was like, okay. And if you go on the achievements, it says beat the game in 200 minutes and 100 minutes. I'm like, this game was born to be speedrun. Why did no one see it? Why was everybody going, this game is bad? I'm like, look at it for what it is. You know? It's like, everybody wants it to be cute and all that. I'm like, I don't think this game was ever meant to be cute. You know?
It definitely has a different aesthetic than the normal Bomberman games.
Yeah. I don't have to find any doors, but if I lose power-ups and I beat all the guys, I don't have a chance to go back and get the power-up after, you know? So that's the disadvantage of not having any doors. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna find that. Never mind. Alright, and also the worst bomb upgrade to have is a remote control bomb, because it lags pretty hard. It lags really hard. So that's the one bomb you really don't want to have. Even though you think that it's the quickest, but if you want to have a chain, it goes kaboom, 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 and they run away, you know, a whole lot quicker. You're like, nope, this does not work. And what got me playing this game, I will always say I blame Proton John, but then again, I thank Proton John.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, yeah.
It's always good to watch somebody else play something and be like, oh, that's interesting. I should probably try to speedrun that. Because I know that's how it went with me for one of the games that I run.
And what game do you run?
I run Layers of Fear any %, and I had watched another streamer play it, like, casually, and then do the speed game of it, and I'm like, this seems pretty simple, like, because I had never run anything before that. And then I did it for the 12-hour challenge, and it's like...
This is going to hurt me a whole lot more. Okay, I'll leave that. 1 yard sale, but it wasn't that bad. It could have been worse. A yard sale is losing all your power-ups on a dumb move.
Oof.
Yep, 88. Whatever I got to fire up for. It's alright. Just stay focused. Stay focused is all I can tell myself. Just stay focused.
I will give you a little bit of time to focus then.
It's alright. On my first time actually doing this in a marathon, it was so bad I had to reset. I actually had to reset it like 9 minutes in. So I'm like, I can make it if I get lucky. 2 hours and 13 minutes, so I did get underestimate.
Nice. I mean, if you're going to need to reset, 9 minutes in is much better than 2 hours in.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm on 4. I need to find the most important power-up right now is my line bombs. That's the
So I
most
kind of,
important one for speed right now.
so I kind of have a feeling I know the answer to this, but is there like any sort of like story to this game, or is it just
It's
pretty much go
base.
around murder
It's
other robots?
basically murder. It is to murder everyone and anything in sight. But I will say this: if you get really good at this, you can beat any Bomberman that is put, you know, in your path. You know,
Nice, because I was gonna ask, like, how difficult is it to actually start speedrunning this? Like,
it's
what's the difficulty ceiling like?
mastering the line bombs because you will blow yourself up trying to master the line bombs. You will blow yourself up. You will get pinned if you don't have a walkthrough. You will pin yourself by having a bomb behind you, or you will fire a line behind you even though that you're trying to go forward. So this game is basically skill and precision and time, and basically anger management classes will be needed. Okay, 5, I need to find the walkthrough and the bomb infinity. Yes, this game has bomb infinity. Alright, there's that. But where is... Oh yeah, I don't have it yet. No! You do not deserve that. If they get that, they will make everything really difficult for you. Okay, now let's have some fun.
So you just mentioned it, like, I think it was a walkthrough. What exactly is that? Like, I assume you don't mean like a walkthrough.
You can walk through bombs, or you can walk through debreakable different blocks. Even though I didn't get the walkthrough on this stage, I have stage 7 to hopefully get it.
Nice.
And
Because I have not played a Bomberman game in quite a long time, so like,
it's all right.
I know I personally am like,
This is not Hero.
These are power-ups?
This is not Hero. This is not your typical Hero. This is not a platformer. This is basically a run and gun. So I need to be careful since I don't have the bomb walkthrough. So I'll take that to be on the safe side. And as you can see, fire can keep on going, which is good because it will give you time to move and drop a line, move and drop a line, move and drop a line, move and drop a line. So that helps you with your speed.
I would imagine that's because you're able to keep that explosion going, so then you're able to sort of move it where you need it to be.
And hence why I say that, you know, it's like, here's your time at the top, and here's your time at the bottom, thankfully, you know. So basically, the only thing that you have to worry about is the load time between every single stage, which is good to give yourself a breath. And I need to remember that I need the block walkthrough in this stage. I don't want anyone to have you. So hope I don't blow it up or them up. Oh, thank you. Alright, 5.
So, is there any sort of like anything that you're doing, like tech-wise or anything like that that might not be apparent to the people at home?
I'm watching how they move, and I'm trying to place a bomb to where they're in a position where I can do a chain of bombs to keep it going and kill them quick. As you notice there, they picked up the power-up. Thankfully, the one that I was looking for actually got the hard up, so that kind of gave them time so that they can drop it and still keep one alive. And now this one, I need the block through, which is definitely going to help on beating a whole lot quicker. And there
Did
it
you
is.
say block through?
Yeah, watch. There we go. I don't think
Okay, because I have a feeling it's like the yeah, okay, so it is pretty much exactly like the walkthrough,
yeah.
except with the block. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, that makes sense.
So right now I'm at max speed, 7 fire, which I needed that down there, but oh well, can't win them all, but 7 fire is good enough.
So do you have a favorite part of the run, like other than the loading screens?
Beating the game is always my favorite part. The hardest part
I mean,
is
that's fair.
all of the hell runs, the worst room of the game. Oh boy, the worst room of the game. Oh.
So what exactly is the difference between any percent and beat the game?
There really is no any percent. That's the one thing that I can say. I really don't have a any percent option. Fire going down there. Where is he gonna be? He's gonna be right there. So he's probably gonna move. Nope, he's gonna stay there. If I was gonna try any percent or be crazy like that, it would be beat the game with no walkthroughs. If I was gonna do it that way. No blues.
That would be a heck of a challenge run, man.
Tell me about it. But I always say it's like just beat the game. That's what this is. It's all of your Bomberman
point
skills.
A to point B.
Yep, this is basically you and skill. That's all it is. You really, all you gotta do is just here's a game that we want you to master. And we're giving you everything that you need to do it in.
Nothing but position.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
And you beat the game, and you beat a level in 15 seconds, 16 seconds is your hope for. You want to be at this time by level 15, but other than that,
I would imagine this game is really well suited to ILs. Individual level, at least I assume so. It's the run for a level.
Oh, I thought about that, but it was just like me when I'm trying to I just try to say it's like here's your best 10, here's your best 20, here's your best 50s, because it's like this game deserves a lot more respect than it's been given.
Yeah. So how many runners are active in the community? Because you were saying that it's not a whole lot, right?
Well, in the Bomberman community, there's a lot of Hero and 64 and and all them. When it comes to Act
Zero
to this game, I'm lucky if I find anybody who's on Twitch, and if I have time to watch them, I'm like, just keep on going, you can do it, watch out on this, keep on going. You beat the game. Please submit your time to speedruns and I'll verify it. I don't want to be the only one on the board. I don't want to be the only one on the board.
The joys of the person who starts up the game on SRC. I
actually had to put this under the NES Bomberman just to say it's like this is the wrong game. I know, but I don't know how to ask for one. I've been playing this game for about 2 years at that point. Now it's been 6.
Yeah. Do
And
you? Sorry, go ahead.
it's all right.
I was just gonna say, sorry, my brain just stopped for a second. What else do you do for fun? Like when you're not speedrunning, do you still like do games casually
Oh yeah,
or?
yeah. I've tried speedrunning the Super NES Aladdin, but when I got to 18 minutes flat, I'm like, I need to stop. Need to stop. Why? Because it's taking the fun out of it.
Pretty much. The grind tends to do that.
And there's no way I'm gonna beat Hulk. I don't.
No.
No, there's no way. So just be happy I'm at where I'm at. And this,
So do you,
I'll play this game
Sorry.
non-stop because for some reason I don't have to worry about a freaking RTA clock. I just gotta look at that freaking clock at the bottom and just say 50 minutes. That's my goal, and if I win, save it, put it down as a victory for highlight reasons, because every win is a victory. Will I ever beat my world record? Probably not. Will somebody beat it? I'd like to see it, because I'm like, please.
definitely.
And then let's race, and let's just have races. You know, let's just have races, because this would be a fun game to race.
I mean, if you get somebody else doing it, like
Yeah.
submit for the next marathon, man, do a race.
Because this is nothing but RNG. That's, you know, it's the luck of the draw.
I could definitely see how this game would could allow for different categories, like how Spookies has like first 250 rooms, first 500, full 1,000. Like I could definitely see how this game would allow for something like that.
You know, and the only way it stops is as soon as a person dies or actually beats the game, you know? Because you can be ahead, but you can lose a power-up, and that person can catch up. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, one guy in the corner, two guys down there. Let's just kill the guy in the corner. Where is everybody set up? See how the see how, you know, how it goes boom 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 boom, you know? It gives you time to make a move, and this is gonna hurt. Alright. A20, I should be at 20. I can look at that bottom clock and know where I'm supposed to be. If I was trying to get a world record.
It must be nice having like just a clock that's on screen, and you don't have to like look over to a different
That was why.
monitor or anything to.
Exactly. That, and that's why I said this is my speed run. I just gotta get a Elgato because I am using my camera off my phone to do my streams on freaking Twitter and Periscope and whatnot. And they're
Is
still
Periscope
active.
even still around? Like
It's-
I've never used it.
I know that.
Like I'm not sure.
I think that all of my runs are still up there. All of my early runs are still active. You can find it if you go, you know, like online and look for Bomberman speedrun. You can probably still find it in bad vision. Bad blurry vision.
Your Elgato needed glasses.
No, it was my iPhone at the time.
That would do it.
Yeah. And turning off all the lights and trying to find the angle that picks it up at least just right.
Oh, so like speedruns live style of.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Just through the sheer amount of like effort you have to go to just to get one run done.
Well, had to prove that it can be done, and okay, that was a lucky clip. All right, there they are. He's still hiding in that corner. I'll take him out there. Oh. It's amazing just looking over and seeing what I have just done.
Just cleared the entire board.
Exactly. And everybody's favorite, Jiggle Physics.
Heck yes. Which then brings up the question, why exactly is there jiggle physics in a Bomberman game? Like, who thought this would be a good idea?
It's real.
It is real.
It's a bomber woman.
Bummer person, yes.
Yep.
But since I assume there's not like something super like, oh, this is super technical, I need you to shut up right now. Now. Is there?
It's just,
okay.
As of right now, I'm only in 19, so I don't have to worry about 77 yet. Oh, shoot.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
We say that
Yard
and then.
sale. And there's the version of a yard sale that I'm talking about.
Ooh.
And that was close. And
Well, to give you a little bit of time to get all that back, I will go ahead and promote our charity because we're here. So, yeah, I just wanted to say to everybody watching, we're here to raise money for Child's Play. They're a charity that helps to provide hospitalized children and teenagers with access to video games during their recuperation time. I just would like to remind people that you can type !donate to get the donation link, and you can also type !Child's Play to get more information on our charity. And you can donate as much or as little as you like. There's no pressure, but we really do appreciate every single donation we get. As long as your message is family friendly, you might even hear it read on stream. If you need another reason to donate, just remember that you can write off the amount on your taxes if that matters to you, as they are a 501c3 organization. No matter what, though, we appreciate you all being here to support this wonderful charity and support our wonderful runners. We do have a new incentive, or goal, I should say, that came up just recently. We are currently at $140, and at $175, we get to see the Richard Mask for Hotline Miami, so that should be really interesting to see. I've not actually played Hotline Miami, but from what I've seen of the speedruns, that is actually a really cool mask to get. So let's see if we can get that $35 and get that unlocked, shall we? That'd be great. And then back to talking, I guess. Thank you so much.
And as you notice, on the last level, it had an option of everything on, behind all of the everything that you want and need, and hearts and health in case you lose everything on your way up. That is your refill station. So 20, 40, 60, 80 is a refill station if you need it. So for 99 levels, it's really not that cruel. In the beginning, it's like you're happy that I got the 5, I got the 10. This game actually makes you feel good for every progression in the second hell run. The reason why I call it a hell run is because there's pressure blocks.
That sounds lovely.
Oh, 88 is the ultimate hell run, because they are fast. They get so fast, it's almost illegal. But that's the hell run where basically runs can go to die.
I mean, it sounds that way. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So, You said 99 levels. Is that just the total amount in the game,
Yeah,
or is
yeah,
it
that's
just okay?
it ain't 50. It's 99 axe to 0, as I like to call it.
Nice.
Even wrote a
I
song
wonder
with
if the
99 axe to 0.
I wonder if that. Sorry, go ahead.
You know what?
I interrupted. Sorry, go ahead.
You're fine.
I was saying that I wonder if, for whatever reason, the devs were just using a 2-unit counter. So once they could not use go above 100.
Yeah. And there were like 50 levels. They can probably beat this in an hour if they're fast enough. Now let's go to 50 and beyond as random, harder skill tests. RNG to the max with a little differences here and there, you know? All of your skill levels speed down. Wonderful. It's alright. You'll survive.
So I had asked before what your favorite part of the run is. Do you have? Well, I assume the least favorite part is like. Oh, I shouldn't assume. What is your least favorite part of the run?
Dying.
Yeah, that's sort of what I had figured. But I thought I'd ask.
Or losing every power up after
Yard sailing is
Oh,
not
yeah.
cool.
yard sailing after 65, because after that you're not finding anything till 80, and the worst room of the game is pretty much coming up.
Ooh.
So yeah.
So is there sort of a way to get sort of soft lock where you just like, or no, I guess you said because every 20 levels they give you everything back, right?
You have a chance to get everything back, yeah.
Okay. So then I guess if you do wind up yard sailing, then it's okay. I just need to be real good for a while.
Oh yeah, I need to be good, I need to be careful. I could have world record.
uh,
I see you. Oh, but yeah, as you can see, it's just it's all positioning, keeping your eyes open, especially on where they drop all of their bombs. You need to keep an eye out on that. Everyone doesn't actually realize that in this position, you can move the camera. You know, you can move it around to to see the whole whole view of play.
that seems pretty unique from what I remember. Like of the Bomberman games that I've played, it was just fixed camera and you're just sort of running around.
They have that mode. It is pretty much a one-hit kill.
Right.
If you can't get it.
So it's like not Mega Man. Sorry, Bomberman Classic.
Yep. I don't think I'm finding a speed up. Thank you for staying right there.
Love it when the AI cooperates.
Oh yeah. But it's funny, now I have max fire, but that speed down didn't help.
So I assume that there are normal power-ups in this, and that the like
This
the
is pretty
walkthrough
much
and the
all.
block.
Yep. Sorry.
Those
All
are
what you
all
see is
upgrades.
all of what you see there is what you have, except for the remote control bombs. But you cannot mix and match the penetration and the remote, which is like, aw. Well, if you think about it, that's kind
Sounds like it'd be useful too.
Yeah, I guess they didn't want to completely overpower you. So
I'm a little disappointed. Like, come on, you got to be able to stack everything and just become super OP.
but it's like, and where's the kick and where's the throw? I'm like, no.
This isn't your dad's Bomberman.
No. It's like, basically, it's like, you had the same reaction that I did on when I saw The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. That's not my Link.
I actually kind of enjoyed Wind Waker. Yeah, the cell shading was a little jarring at first, but like, even just playing it casually, it's like it's a really expansive game, and like you're able to explore like all over the place, which is really nice. And I like the red. What is it? The Red King?
Yeah,
I think that's what it was.
the King of Red Lions, I think.
King of Red Lions.
I don't know. I only watch AGDQ of it, so.
I mean, that's fair. Like,
so I just, because I was like, I can't do it, and like, give me Twilight Princess, because that is Link as what Link's supposed to be. Wind Waker, I tried the Queen demo, but I'm like, I just can't. I just don't see it. But I'll watch.
I mean, that's fair.
I'll watch Linkus all day.
Linkus, let's go.
I even say it's like, oh no, I think I might overestimate. Just give me the freaking Linkus pass. It's like, the what? The Linkus pass.
Heck yeah. But yeah, like I never, like, I shouldn't say never, like, because I didn't play it very much, but I was just not a very big fan of Breath of the Wild. It just feels way too big.
I don't know.
Like, I grew up.
Sorry.
The Switch.
Yeah, I don't own it.
Yeah, I was able to play it from somebody who I know, and it was like, because I grew up on Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
So like, the square mileage of like maybe a city block, and then it's like, oh hey, yeah, here's Breath of the Wild, where it's like 17 square miles, and it's like, oh, is this way too much? It's way too big.
17 square
the
miles.
grip mechanic.
And no real dungeons.
Yeah.
It's like, and where's my old bosses that you could have put in these things? Where's Aquamenus? Where's Gleeok?
Where's the Gleeok? Yeah.
They had so much they could have done. But okay, he's gonna. All right. Did you take it? Yes, you did.
Take these bombs. Take it.
Yep.
Take that.
I
just find it really interesting. Like, sorry, go ahead.
You just find it interesting?
Yeah, I just find it like interesting because I'm watching the restream, like just how you wind up doing like the line bombs and just chaining them, because that's just it's really soothing to watch, just because you get to see like the waves sort of propagate out.
Yep. That's why I say keep the fire going.
Keep the fire in front of you and not behind you. Oh my lord, please.
Unless you want to be fun. Unless you want to have fun with them.
That's true. Unless you want to
because if you know, because if you know that he is behind you, if you know that he's actually behind you,
that's fair.
You can do it.
And that is why you run this game and I don't, because I'm
well,
it's always never behind you. No, don't ever behind. No, it's fine. Just be good at the game. Like,
here's the behind me. I'm surprised that worked. I'm surprised that worked. I'm surprised that worked. Where are you now? At 242 right now? surprised that worked.
I mean,
That's
to
pretty
be
much firing
fair-
behind you right there.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, like, when you're good at the game, though.
When it's just luck too.
Yeah.
But that's firing
mean,
behind you
part
pretty
of-
much with the camera facing forward.
Yeah. I mean, part of, like, being good with, like, RNG heavy games, though, that it is, like, being able to recognize, like, and adapt. So, like, don't put yourself down too much. Like that's really difficult to learn, just how to be sort of spontaneous with it and be like, okay, well, here's how I adapt to this situation.
Oh yeah, you do gotta learn how to adapt. That is true. And I hope that by actually showcasing this and people seeing it, they'll be like, they can actually see this game for what it is.
And get some more submissions.
Yeah, because this deserved a whole lot more respect than what it was given.
I mean, I believe it. Like, I honestly did not remember this game until I started seeing it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this was a thing. Because, like, almost nobody covered it. Like,
Yeah.
and when they did cover it, it was negative, and I'm like, oh, that's right. They did have the grimdark Bomberman.
It's like, so this is basically just like Sonic 06. I don't see any bad, it's like, so where's all the glitches?
Right.
Where's the glitchiness? What? You're just upset because he's not cute. And
I mean, yeah,
online
from what I remember,
multiplayer, yeah, I know. Online, it's like only online, to play with other people, But as I said, it's like this game it is you versus the game. So
Right. Well, and I mean, the thing is, too, it came out, I believe it came out on Xbox 360,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So I mean, it's not like it's not like people didn't have internet connected game console.
mm-hmm.
So like that sort of seems like a really sort of like niche thing to complain about in the reviews is, oh, you can't play, there's no local multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like at a time when most people who would be able to play this game would have some way of playing online with their friends. It does. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I do appreciate having a good local multiplayer, but like to me at least, it's not necessarily required.
No.
Like.
That's why I say it's like, guys, this is a speed run. It's like always has, always will be. Wow, inputs.
Inputs, please.
Well, I've had this controller for a long time. And oh, he has a green, which means he has remote. Oh, there you are. You're going bye-bye. Okay, so he's gonna be there. Still got two guys. I see you in the corner. You're dead. Got it. Yeah, I'm like, and I have gone through many controllers to find one that has the right controller stick where it's not, you don't want a loose stick, you want to have, a stick that it aims forward and it does not pop back, because if it pops back, a line is going backwards,
Right. It needs to be nice and sort of rigid, and your inputs have to be precise with this game.
Yeah, that's like the only, and I found only one controller, and it was a controller I gave to my ex-wife, and I've been trying to find one to replicate it, because 6 years on one controller, it's been beaten up pretty bad.
I mean, that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you can't retrofit the ones that you have, with better springs or whatnot. Because like Xbox 360 controllers, like that is like the de facto controller for most like PC players. So like they're still around. I'm kind of surprised that you can't like find
Yeah.
one that's useful for that.
Yeah, but for me, it's trying to find this exact style pink controller.
Has to be picked. Must be picked.
Yeah, if
That's how I know that it's good.
and freaking hop on your Discord and look at my freaking memes, and and you see the controller. That's why I call it. It's like, hello, this is Tin Cup.
It'd be Tinka.
It's Tin Cup. If he can beat you with a pink a freaking golf ball, ooh. All right, back. All right. 8 runners. Oh, I'm getting lucky with these drops. I'm getting really lucky.
So I guess I should ask, like, if people come away with only one thing from your run, like, what would you want it to be? I guess you had said, just knowing that this game is not that bad,
Yeah.
and to come run it, yeah.
Run it. Try it.
Come on, folks. It's not that
You
bad.
have nothing to lose.
It may be in a horrible games,
Category. but-
marathon, but it's not that bad.
Yeah. It's freaking Load Runner.
Oh my god, you reminded me of Load Runner. Load Runner was
Because-
like that was
Because Load Runner is just freaking Zero Suit.
I
That's
could
what
see
it-
it.
He is. He's Zero
Yeah.
Suit. You know, if you actually saw the end of the NES game, you know, Bomberman has turned into Load Runner.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it, like, because I remember playing Load Runner way back in the day, and it was like really. I remember thinking, like, when I had seen Bomberman, I was like, this is kind of like Load Runner, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so,
Like that.
you know, that's why it's Action Zero. It's the first Bomberman, but it's just in a different state, you know.
Hmm.
You know, think of it as what you want, but this is still one brutal speedrun.
I mean, it looks like it, man. Like, dang. So, I mean, you're already at what almost at round 40. So, like, you're almost halfway done.
Almost. Where is everybody? Everybody's there.
Watch this. You go all the way through and beat it your first time through, and it's like, oh well, I'm very underestimated. Let's do a showcase.
Yeah, it took me a year to beat this game, to tell you the truth. But that's
I'm sorry?
because it took me a year to beat this game.
Uh,
But that's because I was taking my time and trying to blow up every block and figure out where everything was. So,
I mean, routing the game is important.
yeah. Because at first it was just I could do this, and then after watching and thinking, I think I could speedrun this. Okay, what's the fastest thing? Penetration. Where can I find it? Oh, 2 has it. Oh, that's perfect. You know?
Hmm. And I would just like to remind chat that Anti-Aaron is accepting questions in the chat. So if you do have any questions, feel free to let him know, and we'll answer for you.
This game's gonna have multiplayer. It needs to have a local.
As an option.
Yeah. But as you can see, this game, it was designed for speed running, so it's it's you it is you versus the game,
Yeah.
unless they can find a way to hack it.
I mean, they've hacked like some different games. Like, God, I'm trying to remember one specifically, but like, oh man, because they'd given something like multiplayer when it had never had multiplayer, and it was like pretty good. I know, like this one's way off, but like Kerbal Space Program. If you've ever played that, which it is kind of niche, but it is fun. They have a multiplayer mod, which is just really kind of neat, where like everybody gets to build the rocket ships and they're all flying around in the same thing, and it's originally was just designed as a single player game. So where there's a will, people will find a way to be able to play with other people.
Man, what is happening to you?
Not much. What's up with you?
No, I'm just looking. I'm looking at mine. And it's like, is it running fine or is it being choppy?
Oh, your stream? It's minor chop, but it's like not too bad. We're still able to see for the most part.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Let's see what 480 looks like.
Well, I mean, now that we have affiliate, we're able to get transcoding, so that's nice. So if need be, like we can show it in 480p or 360 or 160.
I have yet to even get to the affiliate option after I don't know how many years I've been streaming.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. Luckily, it's easier for marathons like this one, just because people like to see marathons, and so there's like a big grouping of people able to watch the runs.
Yeah, I'm like, I have everything except for the 3 average views.
Honestly, same. Like, because I had mentioned this a couple days ago on the stream, but like years ago, I used to stream very regularly and for long periods of time, and then I burned out really hard. But like during that time, I got like lots of followers, and then it was like, oh well, let's not play video games for 2 years. Like straight up, I did not play video games for 2 years, not even Minecraft. It was like, oh well, I'm done. So, yeah, if there is sort of one takeaway from all this is make sure you're enjoying what you're streaming. Don't play stuff just to play stuff, or don't play stuff just to sort of chase the viewers. Don't do that. Play what you want to play, because otherwise, like
Remote. Okay, that takes care of that speed down that I did not want.
speed down.
Yeah, I know. It's like
not-
speed down. That's the only bad one that actually gives you. Is speed down is bad. I'm like, that's fine. At least it ain't fire down.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Oh yeah, and if you smoke, I recommend buying a vape. If you're gonna try this game, I recommend buying a vape.
I was gonna say it's like in general, or okay.
Because rage, stress.
Yeah, this game definitely does look like one of those where it's very easy to get very ragey about it. That
Oh
it's
yeah.
like one away from the final and you die, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, okay, I need to take like a week and then I'll be back.
Oh yeah. And glad we'll be having a bunch of rage quits. Highlight reel of rage quits right here.
Yeah, the highlight reel set to like the really bad EDM. shot on like an SD cam, and it's like
And that-
360p at the best.
And that's why I've come to I know what RNG really means. Really?
Re-
No!
Really nasty guy.
No!
Like we were saying, like eventually it'll happen, unfortunately.
And that's what I've defined as RNG, because that's what I was saying. You know, it's like, I got hit. No!
Yep.
I lost the power up. The power up just got blown up.
No.
Oh. I need to be more strategic, because this is now getting harder, and they're getting smarter.
Yeah, if you need
faster.
if you need to, feel free to tell me to shut up, because
that's
I'm more
fine.
than willing to.
That's fine. I prefer the distraction, because
That's
if
fair.
if I start, you know, having rage, it's like, nope, don't bomb angry. Don't bomb angry.
Yeah, that turns into the cascade of, oh, now I'm angry, up, now I'm playing bad, now I'm getting more angry, and that's how we wind up with broken controllers.
Yep. And then I just gotta tell myself I'm doing okay at 51 minutes in. Although, after actually doing the RTA clock and watching the survival clock, I've been saying to myself, I'm like, huh. You know, the survival clock really doesn't matter. Because usually I would always want to be at 50 by this time.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had runs where I've been where I've had a bad 50, real bad 50, and still managed to get a 49. I'm like, how? How did that happen? Well, these guys are perfectly lined up, except for that one. Oh, you got runners.
Yeah, wombo combo, etc., etc. Other meme noises, etc.
Oh yeah. Or throwing bar stools at your friends.
I mean, throwing the bar stools can't be fun. It's just got to make sure to avoid the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Championship Pub.
Welcome, yeah, really. Welcome to PUBG, except not what you're thinking. We're at a pub and we're just throwing chairs.
Mm-hmm. You know, I find that on casual games, I usually play like the old school games. You know, I still have my Super Nintendo. The original Super Nintendo that I bought back when it first came out. A new NES, Sega, my TurboGrafx. I'm like, I'm surprised that I still have these. Granted, I'm still surprised that these things still work.
I mean, if you take care of them, though, then they generally last.
Oh yeah. Okay, where is he? Oh,
So
this
now I'm
guy is
curious.
running like crazy. You're curious?
Now, I am curious. Are you one of those people who, for the Super NES or the NES, or I guess even the N64, although you didn't say you had that, are you a cartridge blower or are you just a reseater?
What's a reseater?
Somebody who actually follows the advice given by Nintendo and just, takes the thing out and puts it straight back in instead of all the way out blow on it like most people who I know of.
I'm 38.
Well, supposedly the idea with that is that it helps keep the pins from corroding on the inside because saliva is not the most good thing to be having on copper. But
Yeah.
especially when you're running electricity through it.
No, cause my Super Mario All Stars is the original cartridge, and it needs liquid.
Hmm.
It needs that air.
Yes.
So yeah, it's of course a habit.
Oh yeah.
I actually pissed off a friend once. It's like my PlayStation game ain't working. Did you try blowing on it?
Blow on the disc.
Blow on the disc.
And the worst part is, it probably worked.
No, he threw the disc at me.
I mean, hey. I mean, at least it got out of the console, and he eventually probably picked it up. You know.
Moment of truth. 49, moment of truth.
Alright, I will be quiet.
Okay. There's a buffer. The bomb ups are a good buffer to have. Yeah, when you first play, you'll be, the best way to practice is, and to work on it all, you will be spending a lot of time in a corner, going line, 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 line,
Line.
just
Line.
shark bait.
Brouhaha.
And what do you get for 50? One guy. Level 50, one guy.
One guy.
But still sub 1 hour, which is good.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you get
So
250 on your first try, submit your time under
yeah, there you go.
under old school 50. Keep on going. If you beat the game, submit the other one. Submit the complete time.
Yep.
But old school style, 50 levels. There you go. Now all this is random except for like 55 and whatnot.
Oh, so they were set up until now.
Yep. And now it's all random enemies.
Nice. And by nice, I mean, oh god, why?
Oh yeah.
So if I'm timing this out correctly, since we just passed a little over halfway through, it's looking like you'd be finished. Yeah, definitely underestimate, so you're good.
Oh yeah. But I don't know how the rest of the run's gonna go, but at least I know it's a. Yeah, I can say from experience that it does. So yeah, I know it's like you're spending 2 hours, but you beat the game in 50 minutes, but the load time, so basically I'm like, what do I do between this? Between every load time, donations.
Oh god. Well, unfortunately, I don't see that we have any more donations, but I will double check. And since we are talking about donations, I will remind chat that we are raising money for charity. We are raising money for Child's Play, their charity who helps provide hospital children and teenagers with access to video games during their recuperation. You can use !donate to find out how to donate. And if you want more information on our charity, go ahead and do !Child's Play. So right now we do have a $175 goal for the Richard Mask during Hotline Miami. We are currently $35 away from that. So if you want to go ahead and donate for that, that'd be awesome. If not, I understand. Money's a little tight right now for everybody. So. And yeah, back to you.
1-1.
I mean, 1's probably better than what, 7?
Yep.
What is the maximum amount that you've seen in one level? 7?
7. Full
Weird.
board.
Like I guessed.
A full board, as I call it. A full board. This run is going a whole lot better than before. Yeah, I gotta thank I know Reset for a chance to do a showcase, because then it was like a legitimate run to submit to people,
Mm-hmm.
Say it's like, look, this is real. This ain't a task.
This is not a fever dream you had back in like the late 2000s. This exists.
Exactly.
I guess mid 2000s. I'm looking at the Wikipedia article.
Yeah,
It's about
2006. Yeah. It's like, this is not a dream. This game is really a fast pace,
This game happened.
Exactly. And no one saw it coming. Took me till 2014 to see what it really was. And go, this game exists?
Right?
It's like, this is the Bomberman that I've been looking for my whole life. Welcome to Lots of Love.
Dark one.
Welcome to Lots of Love. 55. Lots of Love.
Yes.
You'll see why in a few seconds. Look at all them hearts. And in standard mode, you don't want them to grab any of those, because they'll take forever to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't bad.
So you had said that you casually speedrun just sort of old games. Do you have like any sort of specific genre, or is it just
No.
hey, whatever's old and I have the console for?
Whatever I feel like that, where I don't have to worry about any manipulations or glitches, or
That's fair. 'Cause I think that's one of the harder
You
parts
gotta
of learning
buy
to
the
run
Japanese version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because learning the glitches, learning how to do them, learning all the manipulations can be a huge time sink.
Yeah. And me, I just like to play, and then there's some casual games I like to play too,
Mm-hmm.
Or you find yourself, and it's like, I got that 150 games on one disc. I'm like, cool. It comes
Oh
with
god, that reminds me.
Rockman.
Sorry. Yeah. Do you remember those? They were much more like prevalent in the early 2000s, but like the 100 games on the controller.
Yes,
like
I did have that.
Those sort of things.
I did have that.
Like the
the Japanese
like,
Contra.
and they're like, yeah,
Tetris.
and they're like all just rip-offs or like just clones of really popular games.
Track and field. It was nothing but track and field.
Contra was definitely on there though. Yeah.
Super Mario, Tetris. What else was on there? life force. And I was happy to see life force. I'm like, yes, life force.
Heck yeah.
I love that shooter. I don't know why, but I did. No. Star Force. What the heck am I talking about? Life Force. That's freaking Gradius. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that was close.
So each level of this is timed,
Yes.
it looks like. Okay.
And if
'Cause,
you cannot beat the level when the clock reaches 0, you're dead. Because the walls have crushed every block. And they've crushed you, and it's back to level 1.
Oh no.
It's Super Metroid, folks. It's Super Metroid. Because you did
That
not
is
bother
one
to
thing
save.
that I do not miss. Sorry.
That's the one thing that you did not miss?
Yeah, about old games is that, hey, yeah, there's no such thing as a mid-game save. It is just blow on through.
Mm-hmm.
And if you mess up, well, you got to go back.
Try again.
And then there's the good old back during the days that Blockbuster used to exist, except in Alaska, which is still blows my mind that there's one up in Alaska, nowhere else. Back in those days, like video game companies, like for people who are sort of younger, they might not know this, but there was a period of time, like back when Blockbuster was around, that video game companies would very specifically make like the games very, very, very difficult, just so that way then they would be able to get people wouldn't be able to beat it in one go, and then they would have to re-rent it, and then that gets more rental fees, and that gets more money to the developer. So it's sort of like loot boxes, except way, way, way earlier.
Super Turrican.
Yeah, there you
or
go.
have exclusive games
Oh god, yeah.
like Super Turrican. Stunt Race FX2.
But yeah, I do want to say it is kind of nice because this might not apply for people outside the United States, but for a lot of the time, libraries tend to they don't generally just give out books. Like at least the ones where I'm near, they also have like. Well, for us specifically, they have like 3D printers, which is kind of cool. But that's not what I'm talking about here. You can also rent like video games, and it's really kind of cool. And they're not necessarily like, some of them are like, you know, the normal old, you know, like SNES, that sort of fare. But occasionally, you know, they do have newer stuff, and it is kind of cool. So like, if you do want to get into playing something, but you might not have the cash right now for it, like check out your libraries, like see if they have something, especially nowadays. Like everybody's getting hit pretty hard, and libraries are like one of the few places left in like at least in the US where like you can go and you're not necessarily expected to buy anything. You can just go there and like just read or rent a book or video game or whatever, and it's kind of nice. Sorry, I just sort of took over the entire conversation.
Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you.
Oh, hello there. How have you been?
I've been super. Thanks for asking. But it's that
I'm
speed
super.
right there.
Thanks for asking.
That speed up right there since I got a speed down. Yay.
Yeah.
Now we're in 60, 64, and 65 would be your last chance if you lose your block through, because if you lose your block through, you won't get that till 80.
Oof.
Yeah. I got a spreadsheet for it. I even have every spreadsheet of all my times that I've done. So
Dang.
it was like, okay, here's me at 10, here's me at 5, you know. since I don't have a RTA clock, and I don't trust the RTA clock since I never needed it.
Right. Good old IGT.
Yep. And then I look at it, I'm like, okay, 25 here at 50, but you still get. And I'm like, I think there is a manipulation. If you have like over 25 at 50, you get lower amount of guys past, and that helps you catch up.
Oh, so you're saying that it's sort of not. It's a weird analogy to use, but like rubber banding in racing game.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm at 25 minutes, but I'm still under an hour. How? You know? Because usually an hour is 50, you know? So something here is a little weird. And I have actually noticed that, you know, after having to practice, you know, RTA clocking, you know, to make sure that I am below 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and 10 minutes, or whatever I put down as my time.
2:15, yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow I have 2 hours and 10 on mine, so I'm like, I don't know how that got, you know, in there, but hey, it can be done.
Yep.
Let it alone that it's a 9 a.m. run. Oh, there you are.
Oh, you have a 9 a.m. run? Oh,
yeah,
no.
Hey. 2 days in a row, I can't complain.
I mean, that's fair.
2 days in a row where I can talk to somebody while I stream.
Hey, I mean, whatever helps, man.
Yeah.
Indeed, it is Tempest Mask. Indeed, it is.
Yes, this is that Bomberman game. The one that they said, no, don't. But me, I say, yes, do. It's a speed run. It's got everything you need, everything you want. Bomb infinite. And a clock.
The
and
internal
a
clock.
Exactly. The clock that everybody wishes that they have.
I
And
mean,
it even has,
you're right.
And it has a rage quit button.
But I do kind of wish more games would have an IGT, because, like, it does make running a lot easier, because it's like, oh, well, you don't need to worry about an auto splitter or a load remover, you just play the game.
Exactly, because you don't think about your splits.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think about your
Well, I mean,
splits
you can
unless
still
you
have
really
splits
want
going
to.
at the same time.
Unless you really want to.
Yeah.
You know, me after playing so long, you know, I kind of know where I'm supposed to be. But to me, I'm like, I want that clock under 50. Because then I know I've played for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. The IGT clock under 50?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder who made the decision to bring this, like, take it from Happy Bomberman. Oh, you know who he is. He's the small one with the visor and all that stuff. You know, it's basically early Among Us to this. Super grimdark dystopian fantasy future.
Let's just make it real. What if
Yeah,
Bomberman, it was actually real?
I mean, there was that time during, like, the mid-2000s where, like, we need to make everything gritty and dark, and, like, because we've had enough with the old school kiddie games and the old, you know, the old school comics and whatnot. Oh, we need to have it dark and realistic. And it's like, I mean, yeah, at the time, that fine, sure. But looking back at it, it's also kind of like, maybe not the best decision ever made.
Tempest, look in the middle of the control options, alright? Are you ready? Back X, return to title screen.
Oh no. Like, that's actually
That
fairly
is
easy
your
to
rage
hit
quit
by
right
itself.
there. There's your rage quit.
Oh no. You'd imagine that they would have made it at least a 3-button entry, because
Nope.
2 is pretty easy to accidentally do.
Actually, now that's why I'm glad I grabbed that. Oh, someone has remotes. Don't want to pick that up.
So you were saying before that like one of the upgrades had gotten blown up. So they are physical objects in the world then.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like,
That sounds real fun.
yeah. Well, this is 65. This was my last chance to get the block through. So I was like, I'm gonna grab it so that I have at least a backup on this level, just in case I get hit. I lose that one, but I don't lose the other one. But in the next stage, if I get hit, I lose it completely if I don't pick it back up.
Oh man.
So it's a buffer.
Right.
Open field. Here we go. Oh, thank you. And my and my 8 seconds of time between each bomb.
Well, it looks like only 3. Whoop. Like I said, the stream is a bit delayed from what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a big wow, isn't it? It's like 2006 was speedrunning popular or actually getting popular by that time?
I think it was still pretty niche. I mean, to be fair, it is still pretty niche, but like it was a lot more niche back then.
Yeah.
Because like that would have been. Hang on, I'm doing some quick maths in my head. Quick math. If I'm that old, I would have been. Okay, yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, like, even then, it was
24.
still, like, really sort of obscure. Like, oh, hey, you know, if you said speedrunning, most people would think, oh, hey, yeah, like, you're just sprinting, like, during a marathon.
Mm-hmm.
That's speed running. It's like, no, not quite.
Nah, I'd say the only popular one I think at that time was probably Super Metroid. I think.
Yeah, Super Metroid or maybe one of the Zeldas.
Yeah. And Mario.
Because, yeah, like, those are still, to this day, like, the standard kind of, like, oh, hey, yeah, like, if you're going to be speedrunning, you know, you gotta speedrun Metroid, you gotta speedrun Legend of Zelda. It's like, they're like the cornerstone games.
Ah, 2004, so 2 years after. Sonic, yeah.
Sonic, yeah.
Sonic
Sonic
06.
definitely was pretty early.
And this came out, you know, at the same time as Sonic 06.
Oh my god, Sonic 06. That is an experience.
So, think about it. This was actually bundled in with it, if you think about it.
Yeah, you know? Like this came out that same year.
Exactly.
I would be curious to actually watch a Sonic 06 run, because, like, I don't think I have before, and it's like...
I think there was one today. At some point.
Sonic 06 run?
Yeah.
Not here.
No, it was on...
Today it was Gods, The Slater,
it was on
Family Guy,
GTX.
Viewers, and Sala streams later.
Yeah,
Which actually, I guess I should plug right now. Going to be coming up after this run is going to be Linka Meister. Playing Sala stream. And it was an incentive, kill the hidden boss, and I believe we met that, so...
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah. It's unfortunate that you didn't have an incentive for choose the color.
That's tomorrow.
I mean, you can do it multiple times, like, come on, man.
Yeah, but...
Apparently speedruns were popular before Let's Plays were, which
is pretty
I
cool.
mean... I have doubt, considering Let's Plays are, like, in the common vernacular now, and speedruns are still a bit niche.
Yeah. And my speedrun is a Let's Play. So to
Pretty
speak,
much.
except just no commentary, because Yeah.
I mean, we're doing our best to get you commentary here, but
Hey, that's why it's like, if you want to hear me talk, if you want to hear this
Are you-
stutterer talk, here's your chance.
Mm.
If not, it's when I'm playing my music.
Yeah, I don't think Twitch would be too happy with us if we were playing music during this.
My
'cause,
own music. My own
especially
music. My
Yeah,
original music.
especially.
So.
Yeah, that's fair. Especially since we just got to affiliate. So.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we just got it up. We just lost it. Oh well.
Speedrun!
Yeah, speedrunning affiliate.
I got it, lost it, I got world record!
Woohoo!
I can't believe that people try to get those records up. I got it, I lost it, I am now
Well, I mean,
officially banned.
I mean, to be fair, like, there's speedruns, like, back when Club Penguin was a thing, it was how fast can you create an account? You know? And it's like, why is this a category? Why is this a thing?
I know that people see this game and say, it's like, why is this thing a thing? It's like, here I am
Because
showing you.
money.
I'm showing you.
Yeah.
And what was funny, and it happened this year, the person who did the soundtrack on this game is like, yep, I was told that I would have my name in the end, of the game, but no one beat it. And I'm like, and then it's like, I'll accept him. And I'm like, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
The joys of being the only person who runs the game.
Exactly. So every run I beat, his name is popping up.
Pretty much.
And
if you've got your your SRC settings set up correctly, you'll get an email every time that you beat your own run.
It's music intrigue. And as a musician myself, yeah, I'm like, wow, you waited a long time for that.
Yeah.
And it's funny that, my most popular, the most popular clip is my biggest botch on 99.
I mean,
I watched
to be
Mojo.com,
fair-
I'm like, here's Zach Zero, I'm like,
Why?
oh, there's that
Watch Mojo.
moment. There's that moment where I just
Oh my
lose
God.
everything.
You just reminded me Watch Mojo exists. Whoa.
Yeah.
That is a blast from the past, man. Dang.
It's like, yep, and there's Baz Act Zero in the corner. It's like, yep,
Yeah.
that's my video. Or I see people who do, who talk about it and use, like all these clips online. I'm like, that's me. That's me. That's me.
Yep.
How can you tell? Level
Because I ran it.
Level 65 and he's at, 30 minutes. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the survival clock and I'm looking at the round and seeing how the clock is fast. I'm like, that's me.
Well, yeah.
That's my video. And it's like, you have my stuff and you're still bashing it.
I mean, it's a decent way how to sort of see how your pace is going, though.
Right.
Like, hey, if I'm at,
But I'm just saying, it's like,
if I'm at, sorry, go. I keep
Yeah.
interrupting. Go ahead.
that's okay. You're the host, so you always have
Yeah,
the
but
floor.
you're the runner. We're here to defer to you guys.
It's like, yeah, but this game is so bad. I'm like, how are you saying it's so bad when you're taking clips of the speed run that is clearly showing you the positive of this game
Yeah, really.
and the point of this game? It's like, here's the game, just put it in and run. Put it in and go.
Definitely.
74, so 74. Worst room of the game is coming up soon.
All right, can we get a worst game or worst room hype in
Yep.
chat? That'd be great.
Which means every power up is line bomb. I mean, no.
Ooh.
Every power up is remote. And
Oh,
if they get it,
no.
yeah. So that's why I call it
no.
the worst room of the game.
That seems like a room where you just sort of want to hide in a corner and just keep spamming it out.
And that's where you hope you start. Because that's what is going to have to happen. You're going to have to spam it, but you're going to have to look at the view of everything. You know?
Thank you, Quas. We got a hype.
We got hype.
Got hype. We will also get hyperclap too. That's gonna be good.
Alright. Oh, sweet. Open field.
A little bit of behind the scenes work here. Like, it took quite a bit of effort getting the BTTV emotes set up properly.
Oh, that did not. Okay. That worked. Yep. And watch how close that is. You know, to where it looks like I got hit, but I didn't get hit. You know, so that's where you kind of, you know, if you learn how bombs work, you know, the timing is about roughly 6 to 8 seconds before a bomb actually goes off.
Right.
So you can learn how to, it's like he drops a bomb and he hides. Just drop the bomb that is going to make the different cross hit. And they're down, you know?
Yeah, and I would imagine that comes with sort of time and experience of just grinding the game out and being like, okay, like if it feels like should be about to go off, let's do this right now.
Because sometimes the power up that you need is about ready to go up in smoke.
And just a reminder to chat, if you do have any questions for Anti-Aaron, he is more than willing to answer them. We just need to see them, and yeah.
Any questions at all? Just make sure it's friendly.
Pretty much.
But but I know that most of the questions are like Homer and Barney going into space. Is this a joke?
Right.
Okay, worst room of the game, and where am I?
You need me to be quiet?
Okay, I'm in a corner. Perfect. Ooh. Okay. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Very good job. So that should put us at what, 78?
Yep.
So my math skills are not great. That's what, 23 more to go?
Something like that. 22.
Something like that.
22. 21. But yeah, that was flawless. If I was put in the middle, there would have been bombs everywhere that I would have to avoid and dodge just to get into a spot where I could just start spamming. And that's why I say the first thing you want to learn is your line bomb. Learn how to use your line bombs. Another reason why it takes, why it took me a year. Because I was blowing my crap. As you can see right there from that little experience of what a remote control bomb can do to you, they will just spam them on you, and if you drop a bomb and they have the bomb there, bye bye.
Yeah, I can see it. That's like the one of the few effective ways how to like defend against your OP.
Mm-hmm.
OP as heck method.
Yep. The only good news is at least they don't use the line bombs on you. If they use the line bombs, this game would be unfair. So to speak, even though it is unfair for them.
Right.
Oh, let's see here, 79, 38, 38, 38, 38, I guess I'll stand right here. And bomb placement, yeah, to be able to work on fire. Yeah, there's so much you got, it's just the mechanics of the game is really what you got to learn,
Mm-hmm.
Even though that you're beating a stage in like 20 seconds.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you're beating a stage in 20 seconds, but it took you, months or years to finally get it to the point where you can do that and make it look easy.
Yep. Pretty much, you beat the game, on your first time. As soon as you beat it, you can keep on beating it over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I found out. I'm like, I'm getting close. I'm getting close. I beat it. I can do it again. Can I go faster? Yeah. Can I do it faster? Can I do it better? 100. 99. 98. 70. 60. I'm like, can I push this lower? 50. I think I could push this lower. 49. I might go lower. 48. 46.
Yeah. And then the grind
43.
is just fun.
And then you get to 42, 37. You're like, I don't think I'll ever beat that. 42, 17. I did it. Now, 2 years later, I'm still trying to beat that. But I'm like, if I beat it, I beat it.
Yeah. I feel that. Like, after a certain point, excuse me. After a certain point, like, you've got the accomplishment you needed from it, and it's like, okay, well, if it happens, it happens. If not, I'm gonna try. But it's if it, what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I got that from my Layers of Fear running, which is why I'm taking a little bit of a break from it. Just because I got third place, and I'm like, cool, awesome. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get top 3. I got top 3. It's like, at that point, it's, you've done what you wanted to do, and if you want, you can keep going. But I mean, then you also have to factor in the diminishing returns of the grind. Like, do you want to continue grinding? Do you feel like it's what will be helpful? Are you getting burned out on it? Because as we talked about, you don't want to get burned out on it. If you're not having fun, there's no point.
That's why, and the thing is, I cannot manipulate the freaking title screen. I wish I could manipulate the title screen start. I've tried to manipulate the title screen start.
Mm-hmm.
You start however the game wants you to start. You can memorize every board. I think I've only had a repeat of a board once. that I can actually remember.
Wow.
Because I was actually having it picture in picture going of an old run. You know, I'm like, this is the same board. You know?
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't want to memorize all these boards.
No.
Whatever
No way.
whatever
Like,
comes, comes. Whatever happens, happens. If I beat my time, I beat my time. If I don't, all that matters to me, 50 minutes in game time, 2 hours RTA, 2 hours and 15 for a estimate in case anything and everything goes wrong.
well, I mean, marathon luck is a real thing.
Exactly. And my first marathon, marathon luck did strike, so.
Oh, for sure. Like the first one is the one where the worst stuff happened. Like I have a fun story from mine, but it's also I don't want to bash anybody about it. So, eh. But I will say there were technical issues that like eventually the run had to be streamed through Discord. So it's like, well, at least we got the run out, but it didn't look good and it didn't sound good, and so.
To me, it was, well, at least I was underestimate.
Yeah, there you go. So what was your first marathon experience like, since we're talking about it?
Well, the fear, of course, the nerves.
Of course.
But, it was, I'm like, and then when it was like, okay, this is not panning out well. I just lost almost everything I was looking for. Everything I needed just got, is gone. So.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that you sort of fear is like, okay, hey, yeah, like I'm doing well, and then something really bad happens, and you're just not able to recover from it.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm like, I'm so glad I had that estimate, and I'm like, hey, 9 minutes in, I can do it, and then I'm like, okay, I can do this. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, okay. I might go over it. It's like, it's all right, man. You're like semi-main event, so, and we have time, So if you go over, you go over. It's all right,
That's the best part. Like if the other people behind you have like done really well, and like you have like we're ahead of schedule or whatever, then it's like, okay, well at least that part of like that stressor is much reduced, because you don't have to worry about, okay, well I need to be underestimate or else I'm going to be holding everybody else up and pushing back the schedule. It's like, okay, well, I have 10 minutes extra, so if I need to do something else or I mess up a level, not necessarily for this game because one and done, but like for other games, it's okay, I have a little bit of time to recover here.
Yep. And with all my, it's like, and trying to, it's like, how do you practice? You just keep running. You
play the game.
You play the game. You die. You just hope that it doesn't happen to you then.
Yeah. And like
you spike in Red Bull if you have to.
Yeah. Like, and as you said, like the skill floor of this game is like high. So like if you are able to beat the game, you can pretty much speedrun it.
Which is always the coolest thing, It's like, I can beat it, then you can speedrun it.
Yeah.
Is there?
Because like,
and no tricks.
Go ahead.
And no tricks that you need to really learn except basic mechanics.
Yeah. And those are some of the best games, because I had been commentating a couple days ago for the Ghost Runner run. And that was one of the things that the runner was saying, was that, yeah, this game has a really has a decent skill floor to it, but like the skill ceiling is really high. But as long as you can finish the game casually, you can speedrun it, which is really nice.
No worries about, oh, I was off by a frame rule, or, you know.
Right. And it's like,
Final hell run.
yeah.
And let's see how I can pull this off.
You need me to be quiet?
Ooh, you're fast. You're forgetting how fast you are. Oh. Crap. Oh, this probably cannot end well. Oh no. Where's the last guy? Oh, uh-oh. Okay.
Did we do it?
Where runs go to die, folks. Where runs go to die.
You win. Your line. Get to the next stage.
Oh, God. Try 88. The true final hell run where runs go to die, and as you noticed there.
Yeah, that was pretty intense.
Well, at least I was able to show that off. It's
10
like,
seconds left. That
Yeah.
was crazy.
it's like, what do you call that? 10 seconds left.
All that beating
Wait,
the stage.
It's like 10 seconds left on that stage. What do you call that? Blindfolded
beating the
bull,
stage.
bull round 2. Title defense. That's what I call that. Title defense, bull with 10 seconds left.
Yep.
I've watched way too much AG. I have way too many AGDQ freaking runs that I watch on repeat.
There you go.
And that
Then you know all
blindfolded
of
we
the
punch
memes.
out is definitely one of them. So those are definitely and the fact that I got the walkthrough back was a miracle.
Yeah.
But then again, on this one here is your final fill up. Except you just don't have any hearts. And now,
You win.
what do I call this?
Your line. Get to the
Home
next
stretch.
stage.
So 42, 23. Oh man. Yep, 7 minutes. So I'm looking at a 49, if I'm lucky. 7 minutes.
Turns out this is world record.
No. No. In
No.
fact,
Okay.
if this was freaking 99, I would have just missed it.
Ah.
But it's not 99, and I always laugh at myself on that one. It's like, why do you do that to yourself? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, this usually takes about a minute. But these guys are pretty much pinned up pretty well. Another second stream, like, why did you have to be standing there?
That 9 stage remaining height.
Yep, 9 stages remaining, 7 minutes average kill on the in-game clock.
You win.
Yeah, about 50 seconds for the stage, so that's about average.
The next stage.
Nice.
I know it's funny. It's like, it took me 8 hours to get to this level. It took me 7 hours to get to here. I'm like, and I'm still, and I haven't even reached 2 yet, and I'm on 90.
Yeah, really.
Ready, start.
It's like, well, you know, if you're good at the game.
Yeah. If you know how to play Bomberman, you know,
If you get good.
well, reality, if you just know how to play Bomberman.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. Like, do you know how to play old school Bomberman? You know?
Mhm.
Alright, we got that guy down there, so I can probably take care of him. Ooh! Alright. Oh. And I hate when they run.
Yep.
So you gotta either hope
Just
that they
stay in
don't
one
run.
place and die, please.
Yep. Or you do the one to manipulate them and hope that you can get one up to pin them in there, and then just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and bye bye.
Yeah.
I'm really amazed, you know, that I had the 25 at the 50, but I'm at 44, you know, coming through here. I'm like, how? All right, all those couple ones, that did help.
Mhm.
Ready, start.
And getting lucky on some stages, even with the yard sales.
Yeah. I mean, skill and luck are very linked, at least with speedrunning.
Yeah.
You know, it's especially with an RNG heavy game like this is. It's, you know, what amount of it is skill and what amount of it is like having good RNG seed. Like, obviously a lot of it is skill, but you know, it's if you get a really good RNG seed, you know, that can bring somebody from, you know, 4th place to like 2nd place, especially in a really competitive like game.
Your lane.
And
And I keep coming back to it, but like spookies, like that is like all RNG.
And the other tip and trick that I can give people is, yes, A can drop a bomb, but L and R do drop bombs too. And with your L and R, that's where you learn how to do your speed of between line bombs, because it's a double tap. But if you're hitting the L and R at the same time, you drop, you know, you drop that line a hell of a lot quicker.
Yep. 6 stage hard.
All right, where's he? He's pinned. I'm between boxes, so if they don't have any penetration bombs, I'm in good hands like that.
I will give the designers this though. The aesthetic itself, if it were like for something other than a Bomberman game, like it's a cool aesthetic. It's just it doesn't really fit for a Bomberman game.
It's Running Man.
I mean, you're kind of right on that. Like it kind of is Running Man.
Only difference is
Get to the
big
next
prizes. I love it.
Yeah.
It's not quite Smash TV, but you know, which is also a version of Running Man. If you think about it. Last
I suppose. Yeah.
last open field. Here we go.
All right. Let's do this. 5 more rounds.
Ooh. And also knowing how to fix yourself if your bomb does fire backwards.
Yeah. I could imagine.
And using that bomb to set a, to make a chain.
Mhm.
You have no health.
So you said this is the last open field. I assume then that the last 5 are
Oh,
the kind like that we saw with the
Yeah.
on 88, where it's just sort of enclosed and you're only able to
No,
be in a certain area.
open field means there's no there is no bombable blocks.
Oh, I see.
It's just pillars.
Yeah, fair enough.
Basically, there's no place to hide except, behind what they actually give you. If you look, here's all the blocks. All those are taken out. All those green ones are taken out,
That sounds
and all you have
fun.
is the open field.
Yeah, they really wanted to crank the difficulty up in these last stages, huh?
Oh yeah, because it's all full. Oh man.
Oh man, here we go.
Well, if I get hit, I'll be fine for a couple hits.
4-stage hype.
The buffer.
Good thing you picked up that buffer then, jeez.
Yep. I knew that was going to happen, so I was like, take the risk.
It's RNG manipulation, remember?
Yep.
It's always RNG manipulation.
That's always a good thing to have. So that's like if you see any of those blues, pick it up if you can, because if you get hit, you have that one to go bye-bye and still have it. But if you get hit again, bye-bye.
Pretty much. And that is why we have the backup. So are there like any like backup strats to this, or is it just straight up just you need to know how to respond to whatever you're given?
Yep, and they all have penetration bombs, so trying to hide is going to be a little tricky.
Fun.
Yeah.
I assume those go through the pillars.
Yep, they go through the soft blocks.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, that's right. The
that's
normal
why
bombs
penetration
just do one
bombs-
block at a time.
Yep, that's why the penetration bombs are the bombs to have on speed. And the line is the other one to have. Because... No, I already got the bomb fitty, so I'm good. A little extra... Perfect.
Nice. Good job.
45 seconds in that stage. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
You got this, buddy.
Oh, I know, I got it. If I lose 454 health, there's a problem.
To the next stage.
It's like the only thing is just time, commitment, and the kind of repetitiveness. But other than that, and the load time between each stage. But other than that, what's there really to, what's there to actually lose?
So then we're going to be coming up on the end here, huh?
Oh
Right?
yeah,
Okay.
we're at 98. So we're at 4810. I'm looking at about 49 flat,
Yeah. Wouldn't be terrible.
if I'm lucky. 49 flat.
Get to the next stage.
Hey, you'll definitely be lucky. Whether or not it's normal or marathon luck, we'll soon to be seen.
Hey.
But
Hey, for the second run of doing a marathon,
Oh, this is your second
This-
marathon ever, or
Yeah,
with this game?
Yeah, this is my second. This is my second one with this game.
Nice.
And well, tomorrow could have been, but this came first, so you jumped ahead.
I mean, hey, it's great to have you here.
Hey, I'm just happy to be accepted, and the fact that I really didn't get any sleep. So
You're doing this tired? I mean, that's even more impressive, man.
well, I worked definitely last night, so the night shifts.
Fair enough.
Yep. Use that. Spin the clock, spin the wheel, make a deal. And if I really wanted to, I could just, kamikaze, but... And you're running, so you're gonna be right there. Time.
GG. I will see in a second what your time was, but yeah, it was definitely sub 156. Or sub 157, excuse me. Like RTA.
RTA is 5707, yeah. That's still good.
5707.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you saw my
I
kamikaze
was
there.
behind.
As you saw my kamikaze there, I'm like, I just step in the fire and blow him up.
Nice. Anyway, do you have anything you want to plug? Twitch,
just that
Twitter, anything?
just I normally stream on weekends or early mornings after I get off work at around 9 a.m. When I can. I have another run tomorrow at 9, but if you want to know about that, follow my channel.
There you go.
And I hope to, see more people, try this game out, and, get, I just want the people to see that this really is designed to be a speed run.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so let's hear it for Anti-Air. That was a really, really cool run of Bomberman Act Zero. Coming up next is going to be Linkameister with his run of Solace Dreams, and we do have the incentive met for Kill the Hidden Boss. So that's going to be a real interesting time. Don't go anywhere now. We're going to be right back. Going to be getting set up. But unfortunately for you, the adoring chat, my time with you all has come to an end. We're not sure if it's going to be Kuno or if it's going to be Kuno, or if it's going to be Earl who's going to be hosting. But my time with you all has come to an end. Don't worry, he'll do a great. He or they will do a great job, and you'll see me again tomorrow for very end. Thanks so much. Yeah, we're clear. Good. Yeah, seriously, thanks so much for dropping in, dude. Like,
Thank you.
that was a really neat run to watch.
I'm glad that it went as well as it did.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Did you think
Thanks so much.
did you think that
what?
it was going to be like that?
Yeah,
What
I mean,
was your thoughts?
Yeah. I was kind of happy that we were able to fit it in under 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm like,
It was a really good time, though.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, it's that Bomberman game? I don't know. I'm like, let's watch it.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
wait.
It's nobody ever watches these things. Like, or excuse me, nobody ever like has remembers these, and it's great to see these sort of underrepresented games.
Or they say it's like, oh, this is the bad one, isn't it? This is the bad one. This is the bad one. It's like, and then you're looking at him like,
What
where's
was it Tempest said? Oh yeah, gosh, so this is that Bomberman game.
Yeah, it's like, so where's the bad reviews? This guy's just playing the game and just playing it. No manipulation.
And I mean, I think
nothing.
part of that too is just that it's like all of the reviews were done then, and like looking back at it, it's not a bad game. It's just a hard game, and like the theming doesn't quite fit. But other than that, like technically, the game's fine.
Yeah, and the ending is the title screen.
Yeah,
You
I mean, it
basically-
definitely evokes that sort of feeling of like old school SNES games like Clock Tower, where it's like, hey, yeah, we're done. See ya. Bwomp. Back to the title screen.
Yep, it's like you got to the promised land, but the promised land is dead. So, oh, it's freaking 12 monkeys. Got it.
Pretty much. Oh, apparently Discord was being captured. Oh no. Rip.
Yeah,
Oh well. Luckily we didn't say anything too terrible.
I would never say anything too terrible. I promised.
But yeah, if you are done, like we can go ahead and get going. Like I said, it's been great having you here, and hope you decide to submit more stuff to our marathon. So,
Oh well,
yeah,
you can always
good
ask me
experience,
too.
hopefully.
You can always ask me too.
Yep.
All right.
All right, man. Later.
I'll kill my stream, and yeah. Thank you.